Real talk.
I appreciate it.
You didn't have to.
And now,
I
and now,
fed you. I
and now, I give you food. I give you water. I transport you. Yeah.
see, Daddy can't say
Yeah, what's up, y'all? We back, we back. Man, I like that one right there, man. That thing just made me want to move. That's that Ryan Kilgore. My name is Slaughter. The name of the show is The Movement. In the studio with me, my dear sister, auntie, mama, friend, Nana Santiago,
all of the above.
citizen of Ghana, citizen of the U.S., living proof that we fade slow, Scott. Fade slow.
Yes.
Slow fade. We ain't supposed to even turn, we ain't supposed to really be able to tell that the music stopped. It's supposed to just fade into the next song. Like that. Anyway, I used to get into it with the people at in other spaces about fade. You got Slaughter, that's Slaughter, you gotta have your stuff just so. Yeah. That's what makes me me. Welcome back, glad that you're here. We were just talking about mama and them being a mama and how, cause Erica was telling you what to do.
Yeah, my daughter, my director, my makeup artist, my wardrobe, my programmer, everything. And I'm blessed to have a daughter.
You're the director of your life. my mama be mad at me.
African baby.
Cause, particularly because she don't like that my memory is a little sharper and I recall things differently than she recalled them because I recall them from my perspective. And now, as an adult, I honor my perspective, and my perspective must be honored. You can't just say, boy, hush your damn mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Not a boy.
They don't like that. They don't like old mamas don't like that kind of shit. But I saw that shit too, mama.
Yeah, but I'm still mama. I'm here before you.
That's what she said.
That's my job. That's my portion. I have to train you. You don't train me.
I said,
These new mamas and daddies just let the kid. That's not even nice. We're here for a purpose on earth. We're not here for ourselves. We have work to do, and it starts with the family.
yeah, you right there, no children training the parents, but my children training me. I'm stuck, and that's what, I guess the messed up part. Oh, it is a beautiful thing too, to be trapped between two generations. You know what I mean? When you're my age, you find yourself, there are people who are older than you, who are a generation older than you, who can still wield authority. And there are people now in the new generation who have come up in a context which says that what you say counts just as much as anybody else. We didn't experience that. We was clear when I was coming up. What you say don't mean shit.
And you keep talking, you ain't gonna have that mouth.
You know what I'm saying? If you had a mouth, ain't gonna be no teeth. You know, it ain't gonna be that.
You know, and
But-
we don't play
But
that.
for us, you know, when I became a parent, the rule was if you touch your kids, you know you go to jail.
That's right.
I mean, that's
They
right.
know
My
now.
mama, my mama would have slapped whoever said that to her.
Don't even touch that phone.
That's my fault.
That's right. You don't pay no bills here. And when you do, you leave. But you
So
know,
it's going to be interesting to see what their children experience, and particularly, and when I say their, I mean my children's children. It's going to be interesting to see how they experience life, particularly given given the specter of the future being a lot
Different,
worse.
yes.
Not only different, but worse,
Worse than it-
than,
yes.
than what we are presently experiencing. I mean, think about it. You got three different genres of movies, basically what you see. No matter what they may be, the storyline is all right. You got the hero you know, versus the villain, right? But then in America, what you got is kill white women, because in all the movies they kill the white women. But the other kind of movie they got is the end of the world, right? You know what I'm saying?
It's the end of the world time. And during your time, well, you know, you weren't worried about what's going to happen to your child once they, you know, go to school, or your son. You know, you could send the kids to the store without worried about it. But now the world has changed, especially America.
Yeah.
You know, with the Black Lives Matter, and we can bring that up. But who's running it now? The white folks are in the Black Lives Matter. We don't even have anything to do with it anymore.
Yeah,
you got more
organization,
white
yeah.
because the virus. So the virus, and they can't go to the beach and get naked. So they picked up the Black Lives Matter. They put the backpack on and hit the streets. It's their form of entertainment. So you may see one or two raisins. I always say we are like raisin in a sugar bowl. So you got more sugar, that white stuff, than you have those our raisins. So you see a little black here and there. But Black Lives Matter now do not belong to the African Americans the way it should have.
Yeah.
It took over.
Well, the organization perhaps, and it has always, I think, been funded, you know, by some white money. Whoever put money behind the thing.
They have an
charge
interest
it.
in it.
Yeah, but the ideology or the idea, however, I don't think can be co-opted, because, you know, we are crying out, black people are crying out and protesting and resisting being brutalized and murdered, and, you know, they ain't brutalizing and murdering white folks. So
they in control. Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Why would they
That's what I'm
change?
telling
They
people.
don't know what we go through.
Yeah, that's why
They
I'm
are the
telling
rulers.
people. You can't. White folks just don't have no skin in the game. It's like breakfast. You know, okay, we're gonna make breakfast together. Let's say white folks and black folks gonna make breakfast. Well, that's like hogs and chicken making breakfast. What you have in breakfast? You have bacon and eggs, right? The hog had to bring the bacon, the chicken just drop off the eggs. And white folks like chicken, black folks like the hog, because they had to cut that off our part.
And put it in the heat and fry it.
Yeah, and fry, you know what I'm saying? Boil egg, man, hell, you can...
You can boil it, you can scramble it.
Or you can eat it raw, you know?
All day long.
You know,
Make a milkshake out of
the
it.
idea is the contribution to the meal more comes from us.
Yes.
From us than from them.
Yes.
And so your point
But
is well
why
taken.
are we as a people keep begging white people to like us and give us equal? Why do we beg people? I've already said this on my blog. I also want you to know I do have a blog called Nana Gwyn. You just on YouTube. Okay. And it's nice. I think it's quiet, if you believe that.
I don't.
No, it ain't gonna be quiet. But the point that I'm saying, I marched a long time ago from Chattanooga, Tennessee, with Willie Ricks, which is my brother, which is called Macasa. Yeah, we the same class, Howard High School. So we love each other in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
For folks who are not initiated in Black history to that point, Willie Ricks is the brother who coined the term Black Power.
Right. What do you want? Black Power.
Willie Ricks, right here in Atlanta, Baba Macasa. You see him around. He be in different spots. And places.
He'll call you African when you come to see. Hey, African.
Pan-African.
So that's same class, everything. But in those days,
folks think Stokely Carmichael came up with Black Power. It wasn't.
Oh yeah,
it was
right.
Willie Ricks.
Yes, they were the best of friends. His name changed from Stokely Carmichael.
Kwame Ture.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Also, transition in west coast of Africa in right above Liberia.
Don't be looking over there, Erica. What?
Oh yeah. I can tell you, Erica, what's the name of Burkina Faso? Burkina
Faso.
Forget it.
Burkina Faso.
I'm sorry. It wasn't Burkina Faso. It
Mali.
was, anyway, I can't think of it. Yeah, we'll move on. But someone to correct us anyway. But
she gonna tell us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Over there, and also the same place as Kufadu. But I also want to, while I have the time, do a shout out to our president of Ghana, Kufa-Addo, who's going to yes.
I mean, what are people saying? I know, I was there when the election was about to happen, right? And when they were campaigning, and it got heavy, it got hard and heavy, and folks was bad and all that kind of stuff. But he won, and he won convincingly. So how is the country faring under Addo's leadership?
Much better during those times, and that's NPP. Before NPP, the governing.
That's the National People's Party. Right?
Yes, was NDC, which is the party that Rollins established.
Okay.
John Rollins, which we used to call him Baby Jesus, JJ. And but now it was under we had the president that died, President Atta. When President Atta passed, then the vice president became the president by default or whatever. And during those times, lights was out all the time. I mean, we call it do some. So lights was out, all business.
Lights out damn near all the time.
But now, with him, we have more lights.
That'll work.
Yeah, we have jobs. The best thing you can say.
People in the U.S. can't conceptualize.
That is.
You're sitting there, you're watching your favorite show on television.
And
it's no particular time. Say 10:30 in the morning. Okay, 10:30, and the lights go off, and they ain't finna come back on.
No. Your refrigerator, your food, defrost, also water. You can be bathing in those days, have all the suds and no water. When your lights go off, sometimes your toilet will not, the water will not flow, so you can't even flush the commode. But now things are much different. We have a auto manufacturing company. I think it's Toyota. You're talking about the Ghanaian Kufa-Addo is the president, but you have Sankofa. And that's why I need Eric all the time. But which is a brilliant Ghanaian, has created his own car dealership, everything.
I went to the factory where he was working.
Older gentleman.
Yeah. Katanka.
Yes, he's a chief name too. My chief name is Nanasafo Katanka. Katanka. Finally came out of my mouth.
Thank you. That's the correct pronunciation.
Katanka.
Yeah.
And we have a Toyota dealership too.
Okay.
We have that.
That's the Chinese infiltration
and
gentrification of Ghana.
Yes. And we're coming in from the diaspora, but we don't have the money yet to come in and make such a big difference in Africa, period. Well, I don't care if it's Gambia, Ghana, Liberia. We coming in for the love of Mother Nature, Mother Africa, because that's our ancestral
Something
home.
has to happen, though. No. It does not make sense for whites to own the majority of the resources,
all the natural resources
that does not belong to them. That doesn't make sense. And at one point or another, that is going to have to be addressed. I mean, part of the reason, I think white folks was God too. If you done figure out a way to come and take all my land from me while I'm sitting on it, your ass got to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you can figure out how I'm sitting right here, and you done took all the value out from under me, and you done figured out a way to get me to send it to you.
And the seller bring it back, and I have to buy it back, and then I have to buy it from you. You took my natural resources, you send it back, package it up. Now I have to buy my own stuff.
Right.
And then now in Ghana, which has been changed, they made this Chinese a chief. Did you see that?
I saw that.
How we cried. And we were saying, not only they put this Chinese on their shoulders, and I hate to say this, I'm in the house of the Lord, with it peanuts, nuts all around your neck, and you hold it. And it was a disgrace. It was a disgrace. You got a grown man hooked up around your neck.
Yeah, that's
Chinaman.
ridiculous. Yeah, that's a damn disgrace.
But he's been
and I didn't see nobody, when it first when the news first happened, I didn't hear any major critique of it. Although I was saying, I mean, it's very obvious that it's a sellout. You know, that was
yes.
something that he purchased that.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
well, I know if I get Chief, it ain't gonna be because I purchased it.
Oh
See,
no, you're going through the fire. You got to be qualified and true. But think of, they sold us, so everything is for sale.
Yeah.
If you sell your own mama, and nobody came to look for us in America. What African ever come to America and says, "I'm looking for my great grandmama"? But when we go there, we see people. Oh, that looks like my auntie. You know, that's my uncle.
I've never heard
No African came to look for you or me or my ancestors. And if you go to the slave dungeon in Ghana, not the slave castle, because Ghana had more dungeons and forts than anyone in West Africa. Right. So they were picking up.
The British were rolling.
Oh, yes.
British territory.
But when you go to next time and your listeners go, or followers, when you go to that slave dungeon, I want you to look and see where the cannons, those big old cannons with the cannon, they don't point to the city. They point to the ocean.
Right.
Because they knew the Africans weren't coming to get us or breaking down the door. They were concerned about Portuguese and the other countries coming to get their black gold, which was us.
Yeah.
They come and worry about getting what they had. And the church, on this church thing, and the Catholic Church, the Roman Church was right above.
That's a powerful observation, sis.
Nobody came to look for us.
You just roll on. You just hit that and roll on. But that was powerful. You ain't lying. You never see the cannons pointed toward
the land, thinking, oh, let me knock on the door, kick the door down. Somebody stole my baby, somebody stole my uncle, my chief. Nobody is still not looking for us. We doing that DNA all over the world. But Africans are not doing no DNA, see if my great was. So we need to get together.
Whew, Lord have mercy. When you going back?
By God's grace, the end of the month.
The end of this month.
And we have to take that certain test that has to be 72, the colon test, it has to be 72 hours valid to get on the airline. Delta is the only airline that's going non-stop from New York to Ghana at this time. Okay. Once we get in Ghana, it's $150 to take another test in Ghana. And I love it. A lot of people complain about the $150. I wouldn't care if it was $1,200. Because you say you're in a developed country, you know, Africa's a shithole country. We don't have what you have. You over in America, you're making your money. So Ghana asking that you pay $150. Nigeria is $120. Kenya, I think, is $180. So that is for the colon test. It's because you can take
the
COVID test, 19.
I think you said colon.
Oh, well, I probably did, child.
I'm not looking over there bending over about
I know. If it's necessary, you would have to do it. COVID-19. Yeah, that's right. And whatever is necessary to get to my nation, country, Ghana, you gonna take it. I mean it. You ought to see all the other stuff I mess up. But that is it.
That's a damn thing.
I screw up a lot of words.
It's okay.
So that is it.
Come on, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Folks come to church, come and bend over.
Let's take that colon test.
Come on in church, but I know.
Let's take that test, man. Let's see what you got up in there. But
Craig, like I can't even come back to church no more.
Yes, but you can. You can.
That was funny. See, that's why you my sister.
I know. Yeah. Daddy was a Rolling Stone. I'm your sister.
You go. How long you gonna stay when you go back?
Forever.
You ain't coming back.
It's my forever earthly home is Ghana. I'm claiming it, and it depends on the Creator.
You've built a home and.
I'm building, and that's one regret. Do not wait to get to my age in life to build. Ghana, and I just won't say Ghana, but I'm in love with Ghana. Ghana's in love with me. But the point of it is, young people, you go to, and I call it go step on mama. go step on Mama Africa. You know, I even tell the men, I won't say, go step on Mama, go eat on Mama.
Wow.
But I always tell, let me tell you why I say this. I tell my people, and they normally do, especially the men, I say, go pee on Mama. And let me tell you why I say that. Africa, everything is the soil. And when that soil smell your body weight, like, you know, dogs and other animals, they go for the soil. So when you go and leave your scent, you know, on Mama, that brings you back.
All right.
See?
No, something wrong. You segued in. You did this. Now, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this opportunity to tell this story, but since you gave it to me, okay, so I'm out with my friends, I call them, you know. Elmi, Ghana, we've been some everywhere. We've been all out in the outback, all in the bush, you know, where we're in a Toyota Land Cruiser, the good guy.
Yeah.
And this, you know, you know, and then when I got to Ghana, I was sick. Okay, I had been coughing. I had some kind of lung throat going, and it had been going on for about a month or so. So I got to Ghana. I was, you know, still coughing all the time. It was very irritating and annoying. And it had been going on a while. So the brother that I went over there with, that was like my tour guide, whose home I was staying at, he took me out to his mama's house. And I still got this plastic bottle with these roots in it. And
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I pour vodka on it every now and
Oh,
then.
yes, you do.
And so she gave me this stuff to drink, this stuff to take, and this stuff to drink. And she said, it'll be out of you in 3 days. And so we coming back, you know, from a couple of days, and I'm coming back, and I said, hey, gentlemen, I said, I gotta use the bathroom, you know, gotta use the bathroom. And bro was like, you need me to pull out? Like, no, I think we're gonna try to make it to the house, you know. And we got to about, I don't know, we was coming down, God knows God must be good. We was on George W. Bush Highway.
Oh, no.
George W. Bush.
Road, real highway. No
Come on, Oxford. And we got out of the city and can't come and get out to the suburbs a little bit. I said, pull over. And I had to let it go on the side of the road. And so Mama got shit on by me.
She know you now. Mama have to know
I had to
you
give
now.
it up now.
That's right. You do. And it's a great feeling.
I ain't coughed since then.
She healed you right there, didn't she?
I was healed. No, for real. The rest of my trip, I didn't cough. I didn't, you know, I was all right. So anyway, that was my scatological story.
Yeah. It's
right. Anyway, you're going back at the end of the month.
Yes.
So I don't know. We got to stay in contact, and I guess we'll do so through Erica.
Through Erica.
When it's going to be time to come, when the travel lanes are opened up for those of us who are traveling who are not going to stay.
Yes.
But on your journey and while you're there, I know the folks are going to be waiting on you to get back.
Yeah, they keep telling me that. What you bringing me?
Yeah. You got to bring the good stuff.
You got to bring so you don't go empty-handed back to Africa. I'm telling y'all, don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, you give it all
It's
away.
a way of life. You just have to bring.
I enjoyed you coming through.
Well, I thank you for the invite.
Ladies and gentlemen, sisters and brothers, put your hands together for my dear sister, Nana Asantewa.
Hey, Medasi P.
All right. The music bumping. I'm really saying something. And we're going to take a quick break. And we'll be back on the other side of this break. We're at the bottom of the hour. I got a special guest coming up on the other side. Go to our new website that just bumped off today. Trap Pastor. TRAPPASTOR.com. That's trappastor.com. Oh man, it don't get no funky than that. And then you'll be able to, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll be able to hit the links in order to see the show. All right? So, the movement.